Thriller Dome. Jimmy Clausen and the Irish playing in yet another game with a dramatic conclusion against Washington. Clausen on the bad turf toe finds Golden Tate.
Just a great throw, and watch Golden Tate turn it on. He had an incredible day.
9 catches, 244 yards in that touchdown. Clausen threw for 422, couple of touches. Washington hanging right in there. Jake Locker, Jermaine Kearse. Huskies up 24-19. Fourth quarter, just over 6 minutes to go. 3rd and goal. Locker keeps it. And Mark, the Huskies had all kind of trouble on the goal line.
They need a better game plan when they get inside the 5-yard line. They didn't execute very well today.
Washington settled for the field goal, but roughing the kicker, fresh set of downs. Locker complete, Paul Homer. Good tackle by Kyle McCarthy. Quarterback sneak again didn't work.
Another bad call. They need to run it with the running back. They had success moving the ball with the running back, not with Jake Locker up the middle.
7 straight plays from the 6er inside, and they had to settle for a field goal in the waning moments. Clausen to Kyle Rudolph, and the Irish take a 1-point lead. Going for 2 now. Direct snap to Robert Hughes. Turn, chug, move the pile. It's good. Or is it? Take another look at this, Mark. I think his knee's down.
His knee is definitely down. You're going to see it right here.
What do you think, Coach?
Oh, a little home cooking.
His knee is down, but that's part of the game of football, mistakes.
They have replay. You got to catch that. That should not have counted. Notre Dame up 30-27. Locker, James Johnson. Locker 22 of 40, 281 on a touch. 11 seconds to go. Eric Volk broke USC's heart, and he keeps Washington in it against Notre Dame. And we're headed to overtime. Notre Dame gets it first. Clausen scrambles. Golden Tate will make a play. Mark, does anything good happen when you leave the ground?
No, stay on the ground, both feet.
No! Whirly bird me. Irish on the 2. 1st and goal. Here's Robert Hughes.
This is just a tremendous effort here. In overtime, you get the ball first, you got to score a touchdown. Put the pressure on the defense.
Here is Locker on 3rd and 19. Finds a wide-open Jermaine Kearse. Oh. Hey, look.
But
you have to catch that pass.
Yeah, but he had a great game. He made great catches.
He did. That one, hard to understand. On 4th and 19, Locker puts it on the money again. Much easier to understand as DeAndre Goodwin just gets smoked. And Notre Dame again. Kyle McCarthy, Harrison Smith both there. 37-30. The Irish are 4. Superstructure on my hat, and a team that does not mind going on the road. 4th quarter in a game there was no scoring for a long time, it seemed. It's 7-6 game. LSU down. Jordan Jefferson, 26 yards. And from there, Charles Scott, who said, I ran with a controlled rage. First touchdown of the game for LSU. The hat up 12-7. The ensuing drive, Joe Cox hits Tavares King.
Good patience by Joe Cox in the pocket right here. Gets great protection. Gets it out to Tavares King. Doesn't take it in for the score, but gets it inside the 20.
But when you need a score, throw it up for grabs. Throw it toward number 8, A.J. Green.
This guy is a tremendous receiver. A sophomore, had a great year last year. What an incredible catch.
Chris Hawkins, I don't know that you can be in better position. Green too big, too good, hands too strong, took it away. Touchdown, 5 catches, 99 yards, and an excessive celebration penalty. I mean, unless we miss something, I can't believe they threw the flag on him for that.
That is an awful call. You should celebrate when you score a touchdown.
Well, what it did was it backed the kickoff off 15 yards, gave Trendon Holiday, the speedster, fastest man in college football, many believe, more room to work. He took it all the way back to the Georgia 38. Now, from the 33, LSU's coaches, they wanted to throw it. Jefferson said, let's give it to Charlie Scott, and that controlled range. He was averaging 45 yards a game, down, I don't know, about half that from last year, and he ripped off 33 here, Mark.
And a terrific job of running the ball and not going down. He would not be denied on this play, ran through the tackler, and scored the touchdown victory for LSU.
LSU on top, but Georgia still had some time here, and you see, just to make it even, they gave them an excessive celebration call, too, on the touchdown. Well, of course they did. Under 40 seconds to go. Here's Joe Cox. I get the feeling I didn't really care for those calls. Cox picked off. Harry Riley steps in front and grabs it, and LSU. Little green showing by Perry's toe, and the hat said,
Yippee!
Our hat, the hat, these teams regularly met for national championships. Sam Bradford still out of there. Landry Jones in there. Jones started quickly. Beautiful throw to Cameron Kenny, Mark.
A terrific job of pass protection and a great job by Kenny. It looks like Oklahoma's off and running.
Oklahoma jumped to a quick lead, just as it did against BYU in the second quarter. Miami down 10-0. Harris throwing a couple of picks. Here's Jimmy Graham, who dropped a couple of balls against Virginia Tech. This goes in. It's 10-7 now. Check out defensive back Brandon Harris and fullback Matt Clapp. Here comes Harris. Clapp didn't see him coming, and Landry gets drilled. The U. And on the ensuing possession, Harris finds Diedrich Epps.
Well, Corey Harris just had a great game, brought his team back. After a disappointing performance last week, he stands in there. They played physical, and they played well.
There are a lot of white shirts in there, but the one orange shirt came out of there with it. Canes up 14-10. Now Harris to the speedy Travis Benjamin.
And he's got such great speed. He gets separated from the corner that's covering. Travis Benjamin is one of the better wide receivers that you're going to see this season.
The Stoopsy gave Dominic Franks an earful. He sort of squatted on that and didn't run with Benjamin. No help behind him. Miami up 21-20. Harris finds Epps. Harris solid under pressure, 19-28, 202 yards. And Javaris James just outstanding, running hard, averaged 10 yards a carry, 15 carries, 150 yards. Brett Musburger, Kirk Herbstreit called. Cal had nothing for USC. Joe McKnight had 119 yards and a little Superman act at the end of this run, Mayday.
And a terrific job by Joe McKnight, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. And yes, he does score the touchdown.
Take another look. Initially, it was ruled down. He was not down. Tremendous play. And McKnight is an inspiration to his teammates because Damian Williams also is going to leap at the end of this punt return.
This is just a tremendous effort here. And Pete Carroll's now has gone 11-1 on road games against ranked teams.
And by the way, now 72-6 the last two games for Cal. 30-3 the final. Stephon Johnson, number 13. Of course, Michigan and Michigan State. Sparty trying to win 2 times in a row against their arch rivals for the first time since the mid-60s. They had a 20-6 lead that had been trimmed to 20-13 when Tate Forcier finds Darryl Stoneham. Stoneham sprinting back. Wolverines were out of timeouts. Here's Forcier. Forcier was just exhausted, Mark. He was trying to carry the team back right down the middle and overshoots Greg Matthews, who was open.
But a terrific job of Forcier of keeping the play alive, giving Michigan a chance in this game.
Look at Forcier, completely spent, 3rd and 10. Now, he can't run, can he?
Oh,
yes.
He just finds a way to be productive.
First down, out of bounds at the 12. Now, 8 seconds to go. Michigan still down by 7. Hail to the victors valiant. Roy Roundtree. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail, Michigan. Leaders, but not leading in overtime. 20-20. Forcier putting the force into Forcier, and it's picked off by Chris Rucker. Forced that pass. Danny Fortner got a hand on it. Spartans now have a chance to win, and all they need is a field goal. And on the banks of the old Red Cedar, there's a school that's known to all. Their specialty is winning because those Spartans play good ball. Larry Caper in there, and Sparty gets it done. 26-20. Conveniently, Wisconsin playing Minnesota. Adam Weber. Eric Decker. This is for Paul Bunyan's axe. Decker does an axe celebration. Let me tell you, this guy's straight boy dog warrior. He is big time.
No doubt.
Scott Tolzien to Lance Kendricks. Tolzien 16-26, $1.59, dancing on a light bulb, Mayday.
Terrific job by Lance Kendricks right there. There's the score for Wisconsin.
24-13, Zach Brown's going to put it on the deck for Bucky, and Marcus Sherrills scoops it up for Goldie and takes it the other way.
I coached this game twice, and the emotion, the excitement, and fighting for that act, it means so much to those players, and now Minnesota has a chance to come back.
Did you win the axe both times?
Both times.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Use the axe to get that cast off your hand someday. 31-21. Weber to Nick Toe Arnett. 38 yards gain. Manny Soto had put it in for a touchdown. Weber threw for 271. Weber trying to save his team. Just over a half minute to go, and the Badger pressure gets there. Chris Borland recovers. Wisconsin hangs on by 3. John Clay went for a $1.84, and all of Wisconsin went for the axe. Auburn undefeated going into Rocky Top to take on Tennessee. Auburn with an explosive offense. Chris Todd, Terrell Zachary.
And a nice job by Zachary right here, slipping tackles and picks up blockers down the way for the score for Auburn.
19-32, 2:18 for Todd. Now, Tennessee, man, I tell you, they've had all kinds of offensive problems. Montario Hardesty's been outstanding.
Oh, he has been outstanding. Just you can see right there his competitiveness, made big plays, but boy, Auburn was impressive.
Auburn had Tennessee spread out all over the place. The Volunteer defense just wore down. Eric Smith taking it there. And Gene Chizik, 5-0 at Auburn. 5 wins at Auburn. Had 5 in 2 years at Iowa State. Moral of that story, easier to coach at Auburn than at Iowa State.
You noticed that, too.
I did. UCLA and Stanford, Jim Harbaugh leading the Pac-10's most physical offense. And Andrew Luck, the redshirt freshman to Ryan Whalen.
Nice job by Ryan Whalen of catching this ball, but Luck throws this ball only where Whalen can get it. Stanford's physical, but I don't know if they're the most physical.
Look how tough Toby Gerhart is.
This is football right there. You get it back like that and you run the ball.
It was UCLA's defense. They only put up 24 on them.
They were unbeaten. Gerhart went for 134 yards. Here is Luck. A little trickeration. Whalen again, a big gain. Led to another touchdown. Harbaugh's team 4-1 and 3-0 in the Pac-10 for the first time since '99 when Mark, they went to the Rose Bowl. I'm just saying. South Florida and Syracuse. Mark, what did you think about the ball security in the early part of this one?
I didn't think not so much. Syracuse, not so much. How about South Florida? Can't hold on to the ball.
Now, look at the clock. Now, we haven't played 4 minutes yet. Paulus picked off by Nate Allen. Another Syracuse turnover. Next play, B.J. Daniels to Devontae Bogan. He turns it over. And then on the very next play, Michael Jones puts it away.
There were 5 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of this football game. Syracuse ended up with 7 for the game.
You know what the problem was? Nose wasn't up. No 3 points of pressure.
That's it. You got it.
Here's Daniels up top. Hey, this kid has had some big plays. Had a couple of 70-plus yard passes against Florida State. This one to Carlton Mitchell for 85. Florida Crimson Tide up 7-6. They scored about a minute into the game, and then really Kentucky controlled play. But then Alabama went on a 99-yard drive. Greg McElroy, who was 15-26, $148, finds Darius Hanks. And later in the drive, McElroy looking for his tight end. Hala McGee. Yo mama's so open that Colin Peake could have caught that touchdown pass. Bama goes up 14-6. If you don't get the reference, search YouTube. Hala McGee. 5 seconds later, Rolando McClain strips Derek Locke. Courtney Upshaw the other way, Lou.
Just a tremendous defensive effort. Alabama, I think, has a great defensive football team, which will give them a chance against anybody.
Did miss Dante Hightower against the run today. Mark Ingram, solid day, 140 yards.
Mark Ingram has such terrific feet, dancing around, finds the hole, and just takes it up the middle for the score.
Alabama, 38-20 over Kentucky. They go to Ole Miss next week. The Ohio State University against Indiana. Terrell Pryor has a couple of fine freshman receivers. One of them, Chris Carter's son, all he does is catch touchdowns too. Ron Carter, Ohio State up 10-0. Then Pryor to DeVere Posey.
Nice job by Pryor here in the pocket. This is one of the things he really had to work on, the timing patterns with his wide receivers. He looked much better in this football game. Each and every game he gets better doing it.
Indiana took Michigan to the wire, and here's Pryor running and throwing.
I don't think Pryor gets enough credit. He has a great future, and he's getting better and better, as Mark said.
Well, he's better on a bigger stage, Coach.
Zach Boren scored there. Pryor threw for 3, ran for 1. Buckeyes roll easily. Penn State against Illinois. I got to tell you, Illinois has stepped into the empty elevator shaft. They are off. Stephon Green, 52 yards. Penn State led 7-3 at the half. It wasn't him. It was Evan Royster, Mark.
And the thing about this is you look at the way that Penn State just blocks, and both of these touchdown runs, neither back was touched until they crossed the goal.
What is going on with Illinois?
Imploding.
Juice Williams had some good numbers, but most of them put up after the game was decided. 35-17 the final. Iowa, after beating Penn State, coming back home to Kenneck to take on Arkansas State. Ricky Stanzi started out quickly, hit his first 5, one of them to Trey Strauss for a touchdown.
Terrific job of running the post pattern, and Ricky Stanzi standing tall in the pocket, delivering the ball.
And here's another touchdown pass, this one to Marvin McNutt.
Well, this is another great throw. Remember this, Stanzi became the starting quarterback middle last year. Iowa hadn't lost since then. He just makes plays.
Hello, McNutt. Marvin is open again. This game was a little tighter than Iowa expected. Arkansas State, the Red Wolves got back in at 24-21, the final. Cincinnati playing for the victory bell. against Miami, Ohio. There's some talk the Bearcats don't really enjoy the trip to Oxford, and they like to go up and lay down the lumber. But then, well, sometimes Miami sort of hangs around. Jacob Ramsey goes in to score. Tony Pike, Armand Benz.
And Tony Pike does a good job connecting with his receiver here, but here's the key. This is a team that Cincinnati, they want to play for the Big East Championship. They've got to dominate teams like this, and they didn't really dominate today.
They did in the first quarter, and then after that, sort of took their foot off the gas.
They got to finish.
They won it by 24. Solid 37-13. Toledo and Ball State. Let me show you why we're giving you this game. Ball State hasn't won this year. Stan Parrish, a new head coach, is on a 32-game winless streak. Oh, a little Statue of Liberty look. Maquel Lewis goes in. Stan Parrish used to be the head coach at Kansas State. Finished with a losing streak there. Now they've been off to a slow start here. 32 games he's winless. Hasn't won a game since 1986 against Kansas. So now he's got Toledo down 30-29, and Aaron Opelt, oh, deepest, the deepest, widest, the widest. Stephen Williams had 233 yards receiving in Toledo. Also coming up, we'll be there. Looking forward to that. SMU and TCU, Gary Patterson's team will lay a hat on you. 7-6 game. Now, Jeremy Curley receives the punt. Watch here. This is Tyler Jones. Oh, depleted by Tanner Brock. And Curley, a lot of moves and a lot of speed. He can take it from there. Lou, you'll appreciate this. Have another look at this block. Wind him up. That's Tanner Brock. No helmet. Boom. He lost his hat and still delivered that block.
You know the phrase?
He lost his hat.
Keep your head on a swivel.
Well, you know, that's one way to make sure you don't go helmet to helmet. He could have worn that guy's hat and been better off. Terrific block. Frank Curley for the score. TCU still unbeaten, 39-14. Dalton solid, 189 yards, couple of touchdowns. How does this happen? Understand this. UTEP had 53 yards against Texas. Yards. And they get 58 points against Houston. The best rushing performance of the year from UTEP's Donald Buckram, 262 and 4 touchdowns. Their exam. Virginia Tech and Duke going into Wallace Wade Stadium. It'd be a little bit tricky, but Tyrod Taylor, he had a big day. Jarrett Boykin beats Leon Wright for the ball. This is a tremendous catch by Boykin, Mark.
Talk about the athleticism, but how about the concentration, then just pulling it away from the defender at the end?
Virginia Tech, 17-7. Thaddeus Lewis, Connor Vernon. Duke would never go away, Luke.
No, they really wouldn't. Duke kept it very, very close, played awful well. But I got to tell you, very hard to play in Wallace Wade Stadium.
Well, Virginia Tech found that out in no uncertain terms. Blue Devils had to settle for a three-pointer. That's what they call it since it's so close to Cameron Indoor. Josh Oglesby goes in to score. Duke keeps it close. Virginia Tech gets it done. You know, all the big-time, high-profile games they've had, you give them a pass on this one, I think. So 34-26, Alabama, Nebraska, Miami, give them a pass. They won. Here's just staring at me, Mark. Georgia Tech beats Mississippi State 42-31. Dan Mullen's team again fighting, not quite getting over the hump. Georgia Tech moves to 4-1. Florida State taking on Boston College. That is Mark Herzlich, who says he is now 99% cancer-free. The ACC Defensive Player of the Year last year, has fought valiantly, a gold out. Shirts hoping to raise money for him. It's a tie game late to raise money for the cause to fight cancer, to be more specific. Dave Shinsky to Montel Harris, who had a big game. BC goes up, and Herzlich was firing up the D-line here, Mayday.
He did a good job of getting this team ready to play. Look at him in there. Come on, guys. We need a big play. We need to stop him right here.
Tremendous player. BC played with a lot of heart, fire, and emotion. Christian Ponder. But Florida State looked awful for a little over a half. They got back in this game, but couldn't pull it out. And Boston College, undervalued too at 4-1. Found themselves Jeremiah Masoli. Oled Dixon had 11 catches against Cal for 148 yards, and here he goes again, Lou.
Well, this is just a fine throw. As you said, Oregon, since that opening game, has gotten better and better and better.
What about Kenyon Barner, Mark?
He's been outstanding, taking over the running back position, and does a good job holding on to the ball and getting close to the goal line. But, Coach, how do you like throwing to the tight end? The success that Oregon's had throwing to the tight end, that's outstanding.
Yeah, that really is. I wish I'd have thought of that when I coached.
Andre Crenshaw goes in. LaMichael James, another good game running. Wazoo had 4 first.
State in the final minute, Austin Arnaud converting a 4th down, then 40 seconds left. And Jake Williams somehow, some way pulls it down. Degree of difficulty, how about a 9.5? One more look. Falling down still brings it in. Yeah. And he gets all the love on the bench. Cyclones, that was hard. This is supposed to be easy. The extra point, it's blocked. And how about K-State holding on to win in Kansas City 24-23?